get everything set up. And I'll zoom way out. So, yeah. Alright. Switch it. Just give me a couple moments. And we shall begin this next part. Alright. Done. Hello everyone, Luminar here. This time, third part of Luminar's Fantasy Adventure with Fantasy XIV Online. So, last part, well, things got really crazy. Because, we did a lot of fetched quests. Quite a few. Then, we managed to help get that giant, it's a talus, but I don't know how it's just let's just call it talus, because it's a giant creature and everything that literally grabbed onto a mountain in the sky. So we have to climb up through the, dungeon that we gotta do to get to it. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah. So, dungeon time. Mount Gold. Alright, now we just need to wait for the others. Yeah, we are getting a lot close to, endgame stuff here. Well, end story, that is. But yeah, I hope that everyone's watching will have fun. If you think others might enjoy it, you're more than welcome to share the link. We're gonna have this fun rolling and going. Yeah, pretty sure that after this dungeon, we will be at the level cap of level 80. It's taken us a long time to get here, folks. It's been quite the journey. Still reaching that level cap there, it's gonna be well worth it. Now just, hopefully it'll be less than 8 minutes. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that long. But hey, we got it. We got it. Alright, so. Yeah, the music is too loud than it is the game itself. I wonder if this way to lower it. Here we go. System configuration. Let's see now. We'll lower it by 10. Don't keep the voice at its highest. Let's see now. Okay. Whoa! That was a thing. That was a fast thing. Ugh. Please don't let me submit the menu when that comes up. We're climbing this big guy get all the way up to the mountain.
So it is he. Oman will not defile my new paradise.
Bring it on! Sidewalk race. You're gonna go down. You're rolling it down this cliff like there's no tomorrow. Make you bounce off it. Yeah, it kind of does feel like it's a Monster Hunter World situation. Oh my goodness, that means one crossover. Monster Hunter with Final Fantasy XIV. That needs to happen. And we got Traveling Around Worlds. Why not? Oh my goodness. This man characters from Final Fantasy XIV fighting on Raknios. Whoa. Now that's some good content. Whoa. Oh my. I forgot he was still last time. Someone named themselves Human Face. That's amazing. Bring on, Sin Eaters. With your defeat, we shall reach level 80. Gonna cap out, man. Oh look, they want to come to us. Hey buddies, how you doing? Honestly, I was told more if I knew where a lot of them were. Yeah, that's the only problem I have. Since I'm used to be a PS4 controller, I can't really type an answer fast enough unless I want to get a birdie wipe, which I'd rather not do. Come on. There we go. Alright. Whoa! That was awesome. Go Talos. Uh-oh. What is he doing? What did he do? I'm not built for this kind of thing yet. Oh boy. Full defense! Full defense! What has he done? Oh my goodness! I don't even know where I am! Someone get me out of this bearing body! Oh dear! Come on, climb! Oh! I do not know how to climb that. I do not know how I slide that. Now, I appreciate the pull, but Not when I can't find myself anymore. Alright. Let's go, big guy. Focus on me. Oh boy. Saw that in the last second. Oh boy. On me. Oh! I found out how you can find out where the shoot at. I didn't notice the orbs there until now. Whoopsie! Well, hopefully, healers. Thank you, healers. I'm trying, alright? I'm trying to avoid it. Bam! Got it. And way over this point. Ow! I did it. Yo, hold up. Wait for me. Made it. He's not doing what I think he's trying to do, is he? It's my first time doing this dungeon, alright? I do not want to get overloaded and end up doing an actual party fight. There's someone's getting those cool hacks. I applaud your enthusiasm, but you gotta remember that sometimes some characters, some people who are doing it for the first time, not everyone's gonna have that mentality to suddenly just start pulling everything around.
Don't make nice insects. I will not suffer it.
Arkham 4, out where it was, and I definitely knew. Oh, that's a thing for someone else. I probably have. I just haven't fully set it up yet. Oh, you got he's doing it again? Oh boy. Ah. Yeah. Alright, whoever this guy is, kinda a little bit irritating on my side here. Yeah, I know he wants to try to rush him, but like I said, there's some who haven't done it yet. I'm trying not to get everyone clobbered here. Not making it hard for the healers to heal. At the wrong button. As long as it's focused on me, that's fine. Oh. Made it. Guy, you gotta wait up. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Fight the door! I feel this is gonna hurt a lot. Cube is spinning. Uh-oh. I got the path figured out. Avoid the glowing faces. Come on. I'm kind of surprised that it hasn't changed yet. Ow. Thank you, self-heal. Yeah, I'm kind of just playing for close range combat right now. Hey, we got him. That's how you break down a door.
I am righteousness, and righteousness will prevail.
Yeah, let me know when you see righteousness. All I see is a ball of static.
Can't you do anything by yourself?
Come on. Somehow, none of us have died yet. I know I just jinxed myself in, but I do not care. This holds really good so far. Honestly, I thought I'd be the first to go. Hey there, guys. Oh, they got boss flashing. Oh no, whatever am I going to do? I know. I'm gonna wreck their faces. If they don't have a face, I'll make a face in a rocket. Yeah, buddy. Okay, yeah. Alright. I see the monsters over there. Oh boy. Good. Give me a chance to breathe here, on. Fire the steps! Fire the steps! Come on. I can't see where the enemy circles are. I will prevail. I will survive.
Very well. If you will not be discouraged.
Okay. Big guy. Come on. And we're at the level cap, folks. We're at level 80. Oh god, a hand. Oh, max. We'll do a regular Joyce thing as soon as we can get some breathing room here. Okay, cutscene. Oh, look at the door. his side. Alright. Here we go.
Stop them, damn you! I don't care what it takes!
Come on. Ow! Come a little closer. Ow! Okay, yeah. I see why she's tricky. Uh-oh. I have no idea how we managed to get through that. I'm not complaining. Oh, that can't be good. Okay, so the one that's stuck out the most fires last. Got it. Come on. I'm using everything I got on her. Not like me, I'm just gonna do a quick self-heal. How about this medic stump? Medic, please, a little faster. Got it. buster. She has a tank buster? Where? Nailed it. Huh. Mission complete. Holy dip. Oh, I thought we were going to be ended several times there. That was way too close. Don't need those. Thanks for the party, everyone. Now let's get out of here. To the cutscene.
The end is near, my friends. We have found Vorthri's hiding place.
Unrepentant villains! Will you not be satisfied until you have brought disaster down on your own heads? By your wickedness, you stand to gain naught but ceaseless conflict. Had you only entrusted fate to me, there would have been peace for all. You could have lived bliss in my eternal paradise, free from the burdens of conscience and purpose.
Peace assumes many forms, and I do not doubt that you considered yours well worth the cost. I was even prepared to believe that the end might justify the means. Ignorant as I was, I had hoped that you might mend your ways and join hands with us, that we might strive together for the happiness of all. But no more. Your actions cannot be reconciled with your words. Peace for all, you say? Yet when you were threatened, your first act was to sacrifice your own people in order to save yourself. If your paradise can be rebuilt so long as you alone survive, it exists not for the people. It exists solely for your twisted pleasure.
Hear me, Vorthri. The people won't submit to your will, for we each have our own. I made a promise to a noble soul, a woman who saw fit to entrust me with her legacy, and I mean to keep it. Everyone who stands with us has something precious, something that they cherish and would die to protect. They know their own hearts. They know what they want for this world. And by lending their strength to our cause, they have spoken. No matter how hard you may try to bend the world to your will, we will never yield!
Silence! Not another word!
Word.
You presume to lecture me. Insolent worms. You will learn your place. With my true powers awakened, I will expunge you like the filth you are. Your demise will serve as a reminder to all that I am the zenith of mankind and Shinita both, chosen to rule over creation by right of transcendence. My very existence is virtuous. I am perfect, immaculate.
He seems disinclined to grant us an audience.
find Vorthree. We will hold the Eaters here.
You sure?
Come! Let's finish this!
Alright. I'm at D-Team. The Crown of the Immaculate. One dungeon to another. And I do have an ally who's wanting to join in, so... Yes. Alright. Oh my. There's a full one here. Oh, whoops. This is gonna be big. Oh, hello. What does this do? Deals unexpected damage to opponent's damage. Oh. You know, relax. Okay. Yeah, somehow I survived the damage, a tank buster without realizing there was a tank buster without realizing they could do a lot of damage. That's kinda scary. Alright everyone, facing Vorthree himself. If you think others might enjoy it, you're more than welcome to share a link and get ready to see a boss battle against the I don't know, should we call him a boss fight? Because it really doesn't feel like it. It just feels like we're just punching Tofu. Oh, now I feel sorry for Tofu. I'm sorry, Tofu. I didn't mean to offend you so. So yeah, we just need 1 tank, 2 healers, and 2 more DPS. Ugh. It's a shame that a lot of other people I know are on another server and all, but it's like, oh well, what can you do? Gotta roll with it, gotta go with it. I'm ready to fight. My sword is now a pickaxe. We'll call it, Swax. Face my Swax. Swax! Swax. Sword pickaxe. Swax. Still, level 80, folks. We're capped out at level. And over 100,000 HP is perfect. But yeah, while waiting, it'll be a few more minutes, so if y'all want to get a quick drink or something, go right ahead. We're just waiting on the other half of the party. I wouldn't recommend being gone too long, because these things tend to, you know, pop up out of nowhere. Even when it's just like this. Ah. Still, we've gotten this far. A final journey lies ahead, I think. I don't know, there could be more. Because even though we're at the level cap, there's always that hidden surprise. There's always that one more thing to deal with. Well, 5 more things to deal with. It's like, oh, bring it on. But honestly, I'm kind of hoping they do raise the level cap to at least 85. Though, I mean, yeah, I do have all my other jobs to level up. Like, okay, there we go. Yeah, see, I got my paladin maxed out. I've been working on Conjurer. As you can see, the only other ones I can really work with would be Dancer, Samurai, and Gunbreaker. And Red Mage. Everything else is going to take a little bit of time. Because, yeah. We'll get Scholar unlocked once we get Conjurer up to level 30, so there's that. Then I really have all the jobs unlocked. So honestly, oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, folks. Get ready. It's time. As soon as we can get the rest of the party confirmed. Come on, people. Come on, tank. Second tank. Here we go. Light party. Full party. High battle.
Are you so determined to die? One last chance, villains! Bow down and acknowledge your king! Your god!
I still don't know how he could get wings like that. Alright, here we go, everyone. Vothri himself. Oh no, Big Chungus, you just insulted Big Chungus. Say sorry to Big Chungus. Battle commencing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
This will be a
Defense. Oh, that was a blessing. That hurt. Did you that one coming?
I will strip you of your
I can't hold.
Why do you no more?
There we go. That's my attack. Brought this fucking stuff off me.
I see. This is the pattern of my ascension.
Wonder!
Very well. I shall embrace this triumph.
What the death just happened? Everyone, he became a simp. Bye! Hello there. Come on. Ah, God. Defense. He must be really pulling to us too. We can take him, gang. We can take him. We've come this far. We're gonna go all the way. Yeah, I gotta figure this one out. Face my swag! Okay. We got him? Please tell me we got him. Please say we did. Let's see now. Yeah! Right. Let's get out of here. Ugh. I thought I was going to be doomed several times over. Alright. Although I get the feeling this isn't the end. His body's still there. Yeah, that's Fall 3. Something happened to him. No, there's still the sky's still bright. It's not done yet. Ooh, okay everyone. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these cutscenes in their entirety. Meaning, movie time! Movie scenes! Alright. Alright, everyone. Complete! And Ether Currents as well. Cutscene. Movie time. Here we go.
Why am I cast down? But it is you who are the villains. Father told me that I am hope. I am righteousness. And I am a god. That is why I was born as man and sin eater both. I kept the people safe. They respected me. Worshipped me. How can this be? I should be the one looking down at you. Help me. Damn you. I am your God.
Oh boy. That's gonna be a lot to take in. This might hurt a lot. Got it.
Look! The sky!
Yes! That did it. Uh-oh. Flashback!
Fools! Were it not for my decisive action, the whole city would have been overrun, razed to the ground. Yet they dare to complain about casualties? Spare me. I'll wager they were put up to it by those wretches who seek to usurp me. They're stirring up the citizenry. But if they think I will yield to the likes of them, they are gravely mistaken.
To be subjected to such deplorable treatment, such ingratitude. You have my sympathies, sir. You do so much good for this city, and you could do so much more were you not surrounded by fools.
Who are you? You're not supposed to be in here.
My apologies for the intrusion, but I come bearing a proposal. One that will ensure the longevity of your reign. But give me the word, sir, and I will bring hither a Light Warden. By giving its power to the babe within your lady wife's womb, we shall create a transcendent being, a king to rule over all. And as sire to the king, your authority will never again be in question.
No.
Amazing. Before my Vortri, they behave as docile pets. With this gift, my line should be guaranteed power for perpetuity. We shall rule the whole world.
By all means, sir. United under Yulmor's banner, men will cease fighting and abandon their ambitions. Thus, they will grow fat and complacent, and in their sloth, seal your supremacy.
No, that's not good. That's bad. That's very bad.
Are you all right? Say something!
"12 for Fend. He cannot contain the light. He's beginning to turn. Urianger, if you've aught up your sleeve, now is the time.
It's changing back.
Gotta fight it.
The combined power of every Light Warden is too terrible a burden for any one soul to bear. And so I shall relieve you of it.
Exarch, what are you doing?
I will channel this profusion of power to the Crystal Tower and use it to travel to other worlds. As I have dreamed of doing ever since I first learned of their existence. Who would choose to remain here, in this dying realm, when they might go elsewhere and begin anew? Not I. And thus did I use you.
No, I don't believe you. It doesn't make sense.
Damn you! We won't let you do with him as you please.
Do not interfere! Please, I beseech you all, let him go!
You knew of this, Urianger. 'Tis all a fiction. Such vaguely defined acts of teleportation stand no chance of success. The Exarch will never live to see another world, as he knows only too well.
Then, what does he mean to do?
He means to take the light with him into the rift, where he will die. From the beginning, he intended to sacrifice himself to save our friend and Norvrend.
At journey's end, an opportunistic thief makes off with the hero's prize. A paltry way to end a chapter, I concede. Yet your tale will continue, and my role in it will scarcely be remembered. Worry not. Whatever should become of me, I will be happy and free, safe in the knowledge that I have played my part. Thank you for fighting for this world, for believing. Fare you well, my friend, my inspiration.
I remember him. The Crystal Tower. What? No.
Only those who possess the royal eye of the Allagan Imperial line are capable of controlling the Crystal Tower. Such individuals do not exist in the First. Therefore, in all likelihood, the Exarch arrived here with the tower. This much I had surmised, yet I could not discern his grand scheme. To think that he went through all this trouble for the sake of a single hero. It's almost admirable in its absurdity. Alas, it is not your grand scheme that will succeed, but ours.
You bastard!
Stay put. Your friend is still alive, but whether he remains so depends on you. What a disappointment you turned out to be. I placed my faith in you, let myself believe that you could contain the light. But look at you now, halfway to becoming a monster. You are unworthy of my patronage.
Oh, shit. Son of a... Come on! It was you who created Vothri, wasn't it?
I am an Ascian. My heart's sole desire is to usher in the great rejoining. 100 years ago, I entrusted my comrade Logriff with the task of increasing light's sway over this world. This we sought to do by manipulating heroes. When that failed to achieve the desired result, I created Vothri. But thanks to your meddling, that too has ended in failure.
What was your true purpose in approaching us?
By your 12, boy, have I not told you before that everything I said was the truth? You were specimens by which I might gauge man's potential as it stands. I genuinely had an interest in you, genuinely considered taking you on as allies. Provided he could contain and control the light. If not, then he, and by extension you, would be of no use to me. 'Twas as simple as that.
So, we've been found wanting. How disheartening. But even had we fulfilled your conditions, there was no guarantee that we would cooperate. What then?
Then I simply kill you all. At the very least, it would restore the world to the way it was before you went about trouncing Lightwalkers willy-nilly. Suffice it to say, it would be most inconvenient to have all that light taken away. And I would be lying if I were to claim his actions didn't have me worried. You still retain your form and your senses. But you have all but become a Sin Eater. Whether you will it or no, your mere existence will serve to engulf the world in light. Those in your company will likewise turn into Sin Eaters, and in time you will succumb to your base instincts and hunt innocents to feast on their sweet, sweet ether. Those few with the will left to fight may rise up against you, but before your absolute might, they will quickly know despair. There is no hope. We are finished. Mankind is finished. Oh, the irony. What Vothri achieved through bliss, you achieved through despair. But I have overstayed my welcome. I shall look forward to seeing you bring the world to its knees, hero.
Exarch!
I have naught to show for all the time and effort I invested in you. He is a small token for my troubles. I did not expect that I could learn aught from man, but I may yet learn something from all the knowledge he had hoarded for his precious hero. I pity you, I do.
Your friends are now your foes. If you do not kill them, they will kill you. When it all becomes too much to bear, seek me out at my abode in the dark depths of the Tempest. There, you may complete your descent into madness, with some dignity, far from prying eyes.
Shut him up.
Till then, I bid you farewell, Eater.
Where? Wait. Is this?
Ah. Finally.
How long was I? What happened?
After you collapsed, Emmet's self vanished. Then Reen did what she could to stay the raging of the light within your body. Thanks to her, you're still you, but she's only delayed the inevitable. You're not going to like what you see, but you still need to see it.
Oh, this can't be good.
It's like this all over. The whole of Norvrat is shrouded in light again. And it's because of you, and the power you absorbed from the Wardens. No one knows but your friends. When they carried you down from the mountain, they told everyone waiting below that they didn't understand why the light had returned. And now they're out there trying to allay the people's fears, while searching for a way to save you.
What the?
If you're well enough to be up, you're well enough to get some fresh air. Better that than stewing in here. Go on. Go.
Well, that happened. No, not for the better. Also, we're well over the 1 hour mark, folks. Hope everyone's having fun so far. Quest accepted. Teleport. Rotunda. It's a good thing I didn't. It's a good thing I'm not that. Well, okay, honestly, I wouldn't mind being smaller. Less to carry. Right, we should go see her. She is kind of right sick. Yep. How long was I out for? Crystalline Main. I hate it when that happens. Keep going to the wrong spot. Boop. Oh, right. Foreign, you okay? I ain't no imagination, buddy. Oh, right there. So I should go to... Okay. Ow! I make it to the bottom floor? Duh. I did! Couldn't find the door. Now we go there. How long was I out for? Dick. Go for it. Cutscene. Galinar. They will take anything that can help us find this person. What? I didn't do it. Oh. Meet and greet. Sure. Quest complete. It's a shame that you can't switch it to another job and just get the reward from that. So that way it can go to. So that way all the XP you get from that will go to one of your other jobs. But it kind of makes sense because they wouldn't want you to level up that fast. Because honestly, that'd be a little bit breaking the game. Okay. Rookery, huh? What's the closest one for it? Oops. Almost there. It's gotta be higher up. Higher up. Made it. And Cutscene.
The people of this city have spirit, I'll give them that. They've not lost the will to fight. I can imagine how torn you must feel, looking at that sky. Knowing what it means to everyone. And that you're responsible.
The secrecy is worse. I'd rather people knew.
If you're thinking of coming clean, don't. It might make you feel better, but it would make things 100 times worse for them. They're better off not knowing. You're in a corner, and there doesn't seem to be any obvious way out. But that doesn't mean it's over. However hopeless it seems, you haven't lost yet. I remember looking up at the sky like this before. Being caught up in a strange kind of calm. It was after we realized we were responsible for the flood. When we resolved to journey to the source by taking our own lives. One last sacrifice. One last fight. One last failure. And then the Oracle appeared and, well, you know the rest. There were times in the years and decades that followed when I wondered if we might not have been better off just letting the rejoining happen. That we'd made one last mistake. But seeing that giant Talos stir to life cured me of any doubts I still had. Always we took the burden of fighting upon ourselves. That's what heroes do, isn't it? So we never had the chance to see anything like that. Our people coming together as one. To think that their hope still burned so bright. That they were still so eager to live, they would lift up their fellows, one on top of the other, till they reached the sky. No. We made the right decision. And I can finally feel proud of the part we played in helping this world survive. Well, come on then.
What the?
As I thought. What happened between us was no coincidence. My story may be finished, but the fates have gifted me a minor role in yours. suspected as much the moment I realized you could hear me. But it's hard not to doubt yourself when you're the man who caused the flood. I was afraid to do anything more than watch for fear of making things even worse. But no longer. After all, the path I once walked is now yours to finish. For what it's worth, I cast my lot with yours. If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you. If you lose control, I'll do my best to stop you. So, let us be about it, hero.
You were up here all alone, brooding and fretting and wallowing in your woes. But look at you, grinning at nothing like a pollen-drunk pixie. Look at what you've done to your ether. It's a mess. And you have cracks running all through that pretty soul of yours. My poor little sapling. Whatever am I to do with you?
Good question.
Shall I yield up my throne? You could claim it, cut ties with the mortal world, hide away in the castle.
No.
It won't fix the problem, but would it really matter? If any pesky heroes come calling with steel and magic, all of Il Meg will rise up in your defense. My crown and scepter are yours, if you want them. What? Don't give me that look! Of course I knew before I asked that you'd never ever heed such a wicked suggestion. And besides, what would become of my precious and ephemeral flower? Oh, my dear beloved sapling. You are lost, confused, and have precious little time to gather your wits. Your kind is always so preoccupied with what lies ahead, and so we muddle your vision with fog and glamour. But such trickery is easy to see through. Stand very, very still. Think not of where you need to go, but where you are right now at this moment, at this time, in this place.
She's not wrong.
Our cairn of crystal. From shadowed hood he watched you go, his ruby eyes with warmth aglow. See yourself as he saw you, and that shall be the clearest clue.
Now that was a good rhyme.
You stand in his garden, dear sapling. Ask his flowers what they know, and you will surely find an answer. But what will you do with it, I wonder? I'll be watching and waiting. Waiting and watching.
Well, we get that figured out. Gonna do it. Gonna do it. Geronimo! Oh! I broke my everything. Worth it. Worth it. Get about something else. Spire, huh? Ah, neat. Next place. There they are. Yipes. Yeah. She could probably use someone to talk with. Got me out of curiosity. Alright, so we're gonna go up the stairs. Morning. Huh. That explains a few things. We'll go to the fort. Yeah, it'd probably be a little bit closer, but by leaving the Crucerium, but why not? Why not? Where's that blasted exit? There we go. But yeah, huh. Capped at level 80. I think we won't get aggroed by things here. Though we still might. You know, 9 levels higher, we can't go any higher. I think things might leave us alone. Oh yeah, things are leaving us alone. For right now. Yeah, definitely needed that. Doing a quick run isn't gonna hurt. Ah, come on, they can still aggro on us. Son of a freaking I walked right into the wall too. Lena. Cutscene. Trust her. Can't say yet. Oh yeah, we got a question for you. Quest complete. Time to follow her. Back to the Crystarium. Let's see what awaits us. I'm kind of curious. While teleporting. To the gatekeeper. Cutscene. Let's see what awaits us.
I have unlocked the door to the umbilicus. You are free to enter. Once you have what you require, I'll see it sealed once more. Until then, I will remain without.
Let's see what's in here. Wow. That's a lot of stuff. Hello? What is that? Uh-oh. Flashback.
A moment to collect my thoughts, I prithee. Thy true name is Grahatia, then. By thy claims, thou too art a native of the Source, though from an age beyond our own, when the 8th umbral calamity hath visited devastation upon our star. Thou hast, by subtle means, reached across the boundaries of time and space to unsow the seeds of catastrophe, ere its creeping vines drag our champion unto an early grave.
In essence, yes. A difficult story to swallow, I am sure.
I doubt not the veracity of thy words, not the account of thy coming, nor that of the fated calamity. Yet my mind straineth still to apprehend the enormity of this tale. Wouldst thou favor me with a gradual unfolding of its chapters?
Certainly. But where to begin? I should start with those great minds who survived the calamity. Sid Garland being perhaps the greatest. In hopes of staying the unending tides of war, he and his fellows pursued all manner of possible solutions. One of these was rooted in a theory which unified several fundamental principles discovered over the course of the Warrior of Light's adventures. It proposed a method by which one could enter the River of Time, traverse the rift, and leap between worlds. Perfecting that idea, however, was a work which consumed their lifetimes, and thus was it left to future generations to decide whether theory would be put into practice. But all the while, the world continued to burn. Hope was a feeble outpost, beset on all sides by thievery and misery and murder. people cried out in despair. There is no hope. We are finished. Mankind is finished. Then others raised their voices in answer. Though we be beyond salvation, those who came before may yet be saved. We will forge a crossroads and pave the way for a different future. By the wisdom of our forebears, we will prevent this calamity from ever having come to pass. The fighting went on unabated, but some few took up Cid's research and labored to realize those impossible ideas. After 2 centuries of labor, their descendants finally succeeded in awakening the Crystal Tower, an integral part of the process, and, in doing so, roused its caretaker, me. By this stage, scholars had largely established the phenomena underpinning the rejoining, and identified the first as the shard which precipitated the 8th Umbral Calamity. This grand structure was already capable of storing the energies required to attempt the translocation. All that remained was to augment some few of its functions based upon the theoretical models of Cid and his compeers.
And by means of such technologies didst thou effect thine arrival in the first, to an age before this star had joined with the Source.
Some while before, as it turned out. 'Tis all but impossible to predict how time will flow between one world and the next, and we missed our mark by almost an entire century. But this only worked in our favor. The Sin Eaters could not be defeated without the blessing of light, and summoning the only man who might stand a chance against them would require decades of preparation.
An undertaking of scarce credible endurance. That thou hast kept thy plan from falling into disarray these many years bordereth on the miraculous. Yet howsoever history be rewritten, thy present self was shaped by events which followed the calamity. Should said catastrophe be averted, the very skein of thine existence will unravel. Surely thou hast foreseen this.
I am aware of the consequences. 'Tis for that very reason Cid and his colleagues bequeathed their legacy as an offering, and not an edict. To give all of oneself for the happiness of others, and with no promise of reward. 'Tis a hard thing to ask. Harder still for those condemned to survive in a world which pitted brother against brother. Indeed, you are right to call the execution of this plan miraculous, though the force which held it together was nothing so inexplicable. It was him. The warrior of light has been our unbroken thread. Where others would stumble and fall, he would rise above. Where others would break and run, he would carry on. The warrior of light's tale is one of unyielding bravery. To tell it was to feel courage. To hear it was to feel hope. It was a breath of inspiration in an age of suffocating shadow. In the histories of a fallen nation was our hero hailed as its greatest ally. In the time-worn pages of a noble's memoirs were his deeds joyously retold. For many, these stories were the flame which warmed them through the coldest of nights. And so it should come as little surprise that the plan found no shortage of volunteers, concerning as it did the Warrior of Light himself. It was their chance to add their own verse to the hero's saga. He was the lodestar that brought them all together, to send their final message back through time and space to him. The light of your legacy was our torch in the darkness. Burn bright again and live. I am merely the bearer of that wish, come to ensure it is safely delivered.
Wherefore sharest thou this burden with me and no other? What wouldst thou have me say?
That you will be my accomplice? 'Twas you yourself who convinced me of your suitability when you spoke of how you learned of the Flood, and of your part in arranging Minfilia's journey to the First. Your actions showed uncommon resolve. 'Twas clear you were committed to the cause of saving this world. I knew I could trust you to choose the right path forward, even if that choice came with a heavy price.
What price?
When all is said and done, and the last of the Light Wardens lies slain, I will absorb their corrupted ether, and then I will die. Knowing what I know of your companions, not to mention your champion, they will try to stop me. But in saving one, they would save none. Therefore, I implore you to aid me in concealing my identity, and ensuring this tale ends as it must. To this end, I would have you take what I have told you of the Calamity, and make of it a portent. A prophetic vision you beheld in the swirling chaos of the Rift.
Is this truly thy wish?
History remembered the Warrior of Light, as I knew it would. And I will suffer no other to rescue the champion whose star has charted my course. I will see this tale to a happy end, my friend. There has been enough tragedy.
Careful now. If you lose control again, the Light could claim you for good. Although it's probably only a matter of time before you succumb to the change in any case. What do you mean to do?
I mean to have a few words with both Emmett and the Exarch.
We should be on our way. Dacian mentioned the Tempest, did he not? That's the stormy seas around Calusia to you. His lair must be down there somewhere, hidden beneath the waves.
Lina. Got the answers. I do need some directions. Alright. Let's see now. Where's that? There it is. Off we go to the Armorer launch. Alright, let's head out there, to the Tempest. Cutscene! Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. Ugh.
Ah, we have found thee.
Busted.
Word reached us of thy recovery, and thus did we gather with all haste. Ah. By thy looks, I gather thou hast gleaned that which I came to tell thee.
Urianger has shared everything with us. The Exarch's true identity and purpose.
I offer no excuses. When I agreed to aid the Exarch with his plans, 'twas in full acceptance of the condemnation I would face when my duplicity was laid bare. Yet it is not rancor, but resolve that I sense in thee. Thou art fully intent upon walking thy path to its end, art thou not? If thou canst forgive my deception, or, failing that, set aside thy displeasure for a time, I do beg leave to follow thee. What strength and wisdom I possess are thine to command.
Huh. Urianger, I'm not gonna be mad at you. I forgive you. Let's go. Can't be mad at you anyway. You did all you could.
I thank thee. Doubt not but that I will do all in my power to repay thy kindness and fulfill the Exarch's wishes.
I'm sorry, but I don't think this is a good idea. Leaving the Crystarium, I mean, with or without Urianger. What I did for you won't last forever. There's no telling when the light will break free again. Please, You must stay here, at least for a little while longer. We will find a way to cure this, I promise you.
How can you make promises? We don't even know where to start.
Alize, please. You know Reen was only trying to help.
Of course I know! I know only too well! But making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. It's a lie. Plain and simple. We've all searched high and low for an answer, and every one of us came back empty-handed. I am not about to stand in his way now. Not after failing him in his hour of need. No! The least we can do is...
She needs a head pat.
We will go with you as well. There is naught to be gained by standing still.
Indeed, we have exhausted every other avenue. Lead, and we shall follow. If there is any hope to be found, then we will surely find it at your side.
Are we all in agreement then?
Is there aught we can do to help?
What in the... Back up!
Though we may not know the whole story, we do know you're in for a fight. And while the Exarch's away, it falls to the rest of us to see the Warrior of Darkness is given a proper send-off.
You told them!
No! Well, not in so many words.
Right, we didn't need it spelled out to us. When the night sky appeared over whichever place you went to, it was harder not to put two and two together.
From the moment I heard that you and the Exarch shared the homeland, I had my suspicions. Long had he been waiting for a certain someone to arrive, and I knew at once that it must be you.
Exactly. When he went up to meet you, it was clear it was no ordinary visitor. That spring in his step spoke volumes. I could feel his excitement.
We do not fully understand where you or the Exarch hail from, or why you've all done so much to protect us. But we are deeply grateful nonetheless. So, if there is anything at all we might do to aid your journey, you need only name it. What would you have of us?
You might have invited them to join us, where there are not so many. But come, they are waiting. What is your will, O Warrior of Darkness?
She is enjoying this too much. There's only one thing to say. Leave it to us. You'll see the Exarch home safe and sound. Not gonna stand around anyway. What say you, Urianger? Yes, with all the cutscenes you've been seeing and everything, we're already almost at 2.5 hours, folks. It's surprising. And touching, too. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot to do before we head to the Tempest. Well, stuff that could be done. Mission complete. Alright, so we're gonna end it here, folks. It's been a good 2.5 hours so far, and this stream was completely nuts. So many fights, so many battles, a dungeon, then right into a raid. It's like, yep, that happened. So, thanks to everyone who joined to watch. If you enjoyed it, you're more than welcome to hit the follow and the subscribe button if you like. It's all up to you. Now, we're on part 83. Next part is going to be part 84. So what I'm going to try to do, is make it so part 85. Part 85 is where we face Emmett himself, hopefully in battle. I'm going to smack his face in so hard he won't know what hit him. So, 85 will be for the end story of this arc, since we don't know when there's going to be another arc to add to it. But if the stream for part 85 is short, we will be doing miscellaneous stuff, because even after we've got the main story done, I'm going to go through all the blues that are still up and running. I'm going to get all of those out of the way. The other missions I'll work on with my other jobs, so I can level them up too. So I'll put it this way: even after the main story is done, we'll still be doing some parts of the other miscellaneous stuff that needs to be done, of the blues and whatnot. So once again, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see y'all later. This is Luminar, heading out, and prepare for some more craziness in the next couple parts. Bye! Amuro time!